I feel like if we lived in like kind of a suburban area, none of this like really would be possible.
Inspire creativity.
I'm Wyatt, I'm a fashion photographer.
I'm Julian and I'm a fashion stylist.
The creative opportunity and like opportunity, like freedom, like to just like really go out and like meet these people and do whatever you want, and especially like the city's so big, you can like really any creative passion you have here, you could probably.
Yeah, I like the environment, like Wyatt's saying, and how I feel like growing up as a teenager in New York allows you to kind of grow up faster. You're surrounded by a lot of people that are very different and people that are much older and younger. It's just the age variety is much wider, the maturity level is higher, and it's just a really different place than a lot of the other states.
Do you feel like the people you're able to meet in the city kind of help you like move further in your career, like faster?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I think that the way that the city's laid out and the way that all the friend groups merge, that you definitely just make connections constantly and meet more people that can help you progress in whatever you're doing, for sure.
What I love about New York City is the fact that you can get like anywhere in the city basically whenever you want. You know, you can just hop on a train, go anywhere. You can't do that in the suburbs unless you know how to drive, which I don't. So if I lived in the suburbs, I would not be getting too far.
My passion, I have a lot of different little passions, but I would say writing is my main one. And I feel like it's a very creative form of writing. In terms of New York, I think that like a lot of my writing comes from living in the city and being inspired walking around. I think that it's almost like the city is a perfect place to make social observations because there's so many different diverse groups that exist here.
What are you working on right now?
My clothing brand, just like something funny, something kind of unique.
We're shooting for it right now. So how do you think like living in the city encourages you to pursue your creativity?
Just taking a look around you and seeing what other people are doing and how they do it, and just being unique and organic.
I definitely agree that it can definitely benefit you and it puts you and takes it to the next step, but I don't think it's necessary right away. But like you could kind of live anywhere you want, just kind of lock in on what you want to do, then develop that, and come out here and explore, meet people. So definitely the best place to be to network and get yourself out there once you've developed yourself. Or you could do it here like I did.
Now, do you think living in the city is like fundamental for you to pursue your career?
I think it's definitely helpful, but like we're so lucky and it's like such an advantage that I think it's like
I think it's fundamental for me.
yeah.
For sure. Like,
Well, I guess with like fashion styling,
it's just so easy to meet people. It's so easy to get noticed, and it's just a city where you can go out being no one, meet one person just because you bump into them in Soho.
Yeah, all it takes is that one person.
And you're
Yeah.
within 24 hours. So I think it's definitely fundamental to me, and it has to do with the way that I acquire my clothing, which is definitely hyper specific to New York. So.
Yeah.
I think that writing can really take place from anywhere because it's not, it's all about just like, having perspective and being perceptive of your environments. I think that the city makes that a lot easier, but it's not necessarily like dependent on it.
Right.
I would say that having a very unique, the book that I'm working on is my grandmother's memoir, and she was an astrologer in New York in the 70s, and she worked mainly from her loft on Great Jones Street. So it is this like very like New Yorky unique experience that I get to write about. So I think that in that sense it is, but also you can write about astrology from India where it's like really big, or from New York.
All right, perfect. Anything you want to say to the cam?
It's hard.